Hey, this is Dennis Ash again. I'm calling, making this video to let you know that you can save your own life this Christmas, and I'm going to show you how. So many seasons, Christmas holidays, we hear of fires where people are either put homeless or even worse, the unimaginable, are killed during the Christmas holiday due to the fires, and in most part are started by electricity and the improper usage of electricity. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you maybe 2 or 3 ideas that I have. I was an electrician in Votech, so I know what I'm talking about. So let's get started with the first plan. Okay, what I have here is called a power bar. This you can buy for only a few dollars at many stores. Many drug stores have them. Home Depots, all of those kind of stores, Lowe's, you name it. Even a lot of your corner stores might even have some of these. This is your safest bet when it comes to using extension cords and other things like Christmas tree lights and so on and so forth. Main reason being is you don't want to overload socket. You don't want to overload sockets on the wall. Because they're not made for being overloaded. This power bar is. So that I would highly recommend you use this Christmas holidays for your lights and so on. Now we have another problem where people are renting from landlords that don't want to really put on the heat when they should. So I'm showing you right here is a space heater. This is an electric space heater. Works great. It's a small portable one, and it should be somebody at home at all times when this thing is being in use. There should be no reason to go out the house and leave this thing running, because there's just too many chances of this thing could default or whatever, and you're talking high voltage electricity and heat that could you could light your cigarette off of on the inside. So this has to be monitored very, very closely. And again, this is something you do not plug into an extension cord such as this one. We all are familiar with these little doohickey ancient extension cords with the real skinny lines right there. Okay, do not, for God's sake, mix these two together. You are asking for a disaster. What's going to happen is this skinny little cord cannot carry the voltage it takes to get this heater working. So what's going to happen is this line right here, this skinny little line, it's going to heat up just like the heating elements inside of this. It's going to work the exact same way. And what's going to happen is it's going to melt down. It's going to eventually spark. And if it's laying on carpet, whatever, next to a bed, whatever, it's going to start a serious, serious fire. If at all, you need to use one of these, use it only in one of these bars. Do not overload your wall sockets like this one with one of those skinny ones. That's going to also give you a problem. These are not designed to be overloaded. The bar is. I'm going to show you another reason why the bar is. See, this bar has a special feature to it, and most do. They have a surge protector on the inside where if something goes wrong with your heater, or let's say your Christmas lights decide to short out or whatever, this thing will automatically turn off. And your wall socket will not. So this is another advantage to having a way of saving your Christmas this year and your family and your pets' lives. Also, again, I cannot say this enough. These little boards are useless. Use them cautiously. Maybe just to string one set of lights from your bar to your windows, and that's enough. Don't overload this. You're going to have a major problem. Now, here's another safety tip that some people don't adhere to is these, here, let me unplug this quick. Oh, sorry, dropped my phone. But anyways, these here, 3-prong plugs. See that? 3-prong, they're your regular 2 in the front, and then the one big ground one in the back, right here. Don't cut that ground off or break it off. That's the worst thing you can do. That's just as bad as using one of these little skinny lines, and it's going to cause a major problem, because if there's a short in one of your electrical appliances or lights or whatever, it has nowhere to ground to the short. The short, if something shorts, it goes into your ground, which saves your life. So if you snap that off, you snapped your life off. So it's very important to do that. But leave that on there. What you do instead is you buy one of these. These are 3-prong plug adapters. What you do is you plug this in to your unit, into your bar, and it has a right here, I'll show it to you closely if you can see it. It has a little copper clip there. It's a little close, but I'll show it to you from both sides. That copper clip is on there for a reason. It goes inside this little feature, inside this socket plug, and what it does is it has a ground of itself in there. Now what this is really technically made for is if you're going to use one of these wall sockets, what you do is you take out the screw right here, and then you insert this into your wall socket, and then you put the screw back in through the hole and ground it into the screw. That screw is then grounded to a metal box, which is then grounded throughout the whole house. So you're playing it safe by going that route. If you're going to use one of these, use it in this only, and make sure you ground that clip with the screw that's provided in your receptacle right there. That's another way you're going to save your life. These don't come automatically, you know, with or without safety features other than the screw. So this is very important information. Let me turn around here. Okay, I hope this was very informative to you. If not, if you have any questions as to what I just showed you, please text me on Facebook. You don't have to private message me. You can just go right on my timeline and ask me a question about electric versus Christmas and heating. That's really important to make sure you do it the right way if you're going to do it. In apartments, actually, space heaters are not legal. But some people use them anyways because of their landlords being slumlords, and I can understand why some people have to do it. But there's a safe way of doing it. And again, space heaters, do not leave them unattended. So I hope this has been enough information for you to keep your house safe this Christmas, and to keep your family and pets safe this Christmas. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and a Thanksgiving. This is Dennis. See you later. Bye.